There's a new player shaping the future of business in our city, and its name says it all, One Louisville. Formed just this year through the merger of the Greater Louisville Incorporated and the Louisville Economic Development Alliance, this organization has one bold mission: to accelerate economic growth and expand opportunity for everyone in our region. Joining us now is the CEO, Trevor Paul. Thanks for joining us.
Good to be here.
This is a really, really big deal. I've been here in Louisville for 4 years, and just seeing the growth that has happened in such a short period of time, it's amazing, and it's incredible that so many new people are coming to our city. But tell us a little bit about this merger, and why should people be so excited about this?
Yeah, so every day, any given day, across our economy, there are companies looking to invest here. The companies already here are looking to grow. And there needs to be a team on the ground that wakes up every single day thinking about how to project manage that, how to provide concierge services, whether it's for workforce or something around innovation. That's One Louisville. That's what we do. We have one mission, and that's to make Louisville the best place in America to grow a company, grow a career, and have a fulfilling life. So at the end of the day, our job is to make our communities more vibrant, whether it's the West End, South End, downtown, or the East End.
So important. And again, so much is happening downtown, but like looking at a broad scale of things, again, you're hitting on every single neighborhood, not just, the city center here. So what trends are you kind of seeing nowadays?
Oh, there's so many.
I know it's a loaded question.
I know. I know we have 5 minutes, but I can do it for an hour. So the number one trend, companies that are already here are doubling down. I mean, Ford is literally reinventing the assembly line here.
Yeah.
GE pulling almost $500 million of investment from China back to the U.S. via Louisville. You look at our healthcare system. You look at we have an ACC university that can, multiple hospital systems that can do complex care. A Fortune 500 insurance company, all within our downtown area, and all of those different assets are growing. The other thing we're seeing, our airport, $1 billion modernization, more flights coming, $2 billion in downtown investments. So we're going to be seeing more cranes in the sky. The trends that I'm seeing are largely positive. Of course, we're watching things like automation. We're watching things like, the wild market conditions right now, and making sure that, we can build a resilient economy. But by and large, Louisville's doing a great job of being the story of the decade, I think, when it comes to economic development.
I think so too, and really making a name for ourselves. So what is the landscape like when you kind of compare it to other major cities?
Sure. Look, we have a lot of strengths when you compare us to Cincy, Indy, Nashville, when it comes to things like value and livability, though. I want to focus on the coast. So in San Francisco, the average home price is like $1.4 million.
Crazy.
Seattle, it's $800,000. Here, it's $265,000. So that's the difference between buying a home when you're 27 and buying a home when you're 40. And then you think about the cost of living in some of these cities on the coast. You're basically paying this invisible tax just to be there. Where here, you can come and actually spend money on your life, whatever that ends up being. So I think that's the story. That's the story. We are a place where you can have a great career, change the world, but then also have just an amazing quality of life.
What I've found since living here for 4 years is there's a lot of people who are born and raised here, who chose to stay here. But I'd say about the other half are from everywhere else. Myself included. I'm from Illinois, but I chose to be in Kentucky. Yeah. Do you see that in this trend? A lot of people who are born and raised here decided to stay, but then a lot of people who have really discovered Louisville.
Oh God, I'm from Detroit.
There you go.
I came here because the opportunity was better here. And I look at the 30 people that make up One Louisville. The majority are not from here, could have been anywhere else in the world, but chose to be in Louisville. I think people want, in this world right now, they want some room to breathe. But they also want to go somewhere and change the world. They want to go somewhere that's going to be central. There's this new economy bursting forward. And Louisville is really the center of the activity when it comes to making stuff, moving stuff. And so I sometimes it's an easy sell. And I really love this job.
Yeah, I bet so. And I love that we're kind of truly in the middle of the country. So you're on that middle line between that Southern hospitality and that Midwesterness, And I think that's also a really big selling point too. People are just nicer around here, and they care so much. And again, that reinvestment, not only in Louisville, but just Kentucky overall, is so big. So if people are interested in learning more about your mission, how can people do that?
onelouisville.org. Also, I have something that I'd love all of your viewers to do, if it's all right.
Yeah.
So today or this week, I challenge everybody to write one nice thing about Louisville online, but then tell a friend.
Yeah.
Like something good happens, tell a friend. Let's break algorithms all over the place. Let's begin to share some of the good news that is really happening in this community. One of the things that I've noticed is, when I first got here, people would rather focus on the bad thing that happened 20 years ago and not necessarily focus on the good thing that happened last week. Let's change that because this narrative is really special.
It really is. And again, how can people support that mission?
OneLouisville.org. And say something nice about Louisville.
Yes, we all need to. I mean, we're doing it every day here on Great Day Live. But again, leaving reviews for local businesses, that's how we're really going to grow and get our name even further out there. So thank you so much for stopping by
Thanks
today.
for having us.
All right, to learn more about this incredible opportunity, you can head over to their website, onelouisville.org.